What up, fam? It's Mr. I Stay Mad, man. I'm back. I'm here just getting off work, getting to the crib, man. We got to do our scripture today. Now, remember, studying scripture is different. Just to sit up here and read a verse, you really need to be reading several passages before, several passages after, because you want to make sure you understand the full context of the scripture. And like, imagine a conversation. If you walk in the middle of a conversation and you only hear a little bit of what somebody's saying, you won't understand the full context of the conversation. So we're, and I say we, me and my big little brother, Mr. Voice of Reason, I call him, we cover this and we try to bring it from the standpoint, for me, life and purpose in God's kingdom and him, which shouldn't be any separation, but work life, business life, etc. So here we go, Isaiah 7, chapter 7, verse 14. Then he shall become a sanctuary. Look at your boy doing something wrong. Let me go back here, wrong one. So here we go. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin will be with a child and bear a son, and she shall call his name Emmanuel. Once again, Isaiah 7, verse 14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin will be with child and bear a son, and she will call his name Emmanuel. I want to break this down from a little different standpoint today. I want you to consider this. Think about an impossible circumstance. So God said the Lord himself will show a sign. He's going to show you a sign about an impossible situation, right? That's going to happen. And the word Emmanuel, the name is God with us, and he will be with you the whole way. So God will show you a sign about an impossible situation that he is going to do for you, and he's going to be with you the whole way. That's one aspect I want you. Now, we're talking about the virgin birth of Jesus Christ from his mother Mary, right? That's what this is talking about. And his name shall be called Emmanuel, God with us. But I want you to look at it from your life's perspective right now. There's a situation in your life that seems and looks impossible, and the only way it's going to work out, and you know it's like, if God don't do this, I don't know how this is going to work, and he going to be with you the whole way. That is the encouragement and the motivation and just the inspiration I want to give to you today. There is a situation in your life, and probably more than one, that God himself will see you through. There's a situation in your life that it looks impossible, that he's going to work out for you and be there the whole way through it. So you got to stay encouraged. Our whole I Stay Mad, that old acronym stands for 3 different things. We encourage people to make a decision, to make a difference, and stay mad while you do it, motivated and determined, not just till it happens, but all the way through and past it, because you gotta stay focused, you gotta stay consistent, you gotta keep going no matter what, at all costs. So I'm gonna pass this over to my little big brother, Voice of Reason. You got it, man.
All right, folks, y'all know what time it is. So I'm David, I'm here with the Faith and Business Mix, and so this one's a little challenging. This verse is definitely a little challenging, so I actually have to dig a little deeper. Can't just do the one verse. So the entire chapter of Isaiah 7, you got to think of it from that entire context. It reminds us of a time when King Ahaz faced overwhelming threats from enemies, and fear gripped him and his people. However, God sent Isaiah to assure him that he was in control. He, being God, was in control, telling Ahaz to trust him, trust God, rather than relying on his own solutions. So in the particular verse we're talking about, verse 14, God provides the ultimate sign of his faithfulness, Emmanuel, God with us. In our professional or entrepreneurial lives, we face moments of pressure, fear, and uncertainty. It happens all the time, all day, each day, every day. The temptation to react impulsively or rely on our own strategies or be consumed by anxiety is very real. But this chapter, the entire chapter, for context, it reminds us to pause and trust in God's presence. Know that he's still here. Know that he is near and dear. Know he's right there working with you and for you. Don't let fear dictate your decision. Don't make an impulsive decision. Emmanuel, which means God with us. It also means that we can face every challenge with courage, knowing that he, God, is walking with us. So today, let this be our truth and let it be our anchor, that God's promises stand firm and his presence gives you strength and wisdom to navigate any situation with confidence and peace. That's what we got for you today. like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.